Well, at least 13 people have been killed in protests in Nigeria. Protesters clashed with security forces during mass demonstrations over the country's economic crisis. Now, authorities say that a police officer was also killed. Several people were injured by a bomb in the northeastern state of Borno, where the war on militancy has left millions displaced. Rights groups claim the police opened fire on the protesters, used tear gas, resorted to brutal force and arrested over 300 people. Curfew was imposed in 4 northern states. There were incidents of looting of government and public properties. The Nigerian police are on a red alert and have deployed the military. The security forces are being accused of using harsh tactics to suppress the anti-government dissent and preempt potential violence.
The security outfits, officers, they are manning everywhere. So, and I can tell you that there is so much of fear they are trying to instill in people's heart for coming out to a protest today. And that is what is going on right now as we speak.
Now, inspired by youth-led protests in Kenya, Nigerians organized the End Bad Governance in Nigeria demonstrations online to revolt against the cost of living crisis. They are boycotting President Bola Tinubu's economic reforms that have caused inflation, weakened the currency and inflicted financial and economic hardship on ordinary Nigerians. Now, after taking office over a year ago, Nigerian President Tinubu scrapped the fuel subsidies and devalued the currency. He also hiked electricity tariffs, a move that sent inflation soaring past 34% and eroded the incomes despite the violent unrest calling for the removal of his economic reforms. The Nigerian president has vowed to continue with the changes. And for the very latest on this, our correspondent Louisa has sent us this report from Nigeria. Take a look.
It's day 2 of the proposed 10-day nationwide mass protest in Nigeria under the hashtag End Bad Governance. I'm right here at the Ikorodu Park, one of the venues that had protesters gathered yesterday, to chant, songs and displaying placards concerning the state of the nation. The momentum today feels doused as Thursday's protest recorded about 17 deaths across the country. Amnesty International has called for probe into Thursday's killings that were recorded in Abuja, Kano, Niger, Borno, Kaduna and Jigawa states. About 4 states in the north have imposed curfew to stem the violence. Here in Lagos, the commercial activities are on in Shukurs due to fear of the unknown. As you can see behind me, there are policemen stationed here in Ikorodu Park garage, and of course that will forestall unnecessary unrest. There are calls from various quarters for the protesters across the nation to shelve the unrest and listen to government pleas. As we speak, we can only put our fingers crossed to see that the protest will end soon and not linger on for the 10 days as proposed by the agitators. From Lagos, Nigeria, Louisa Olani, WION, World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.